What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing Bumblebee. Bumblebee is directed by Travis Knight and stars Hailee Steinfeld and John Cena, and it is the 6th Transformers film in the franchise. Now, let me start off by saying I am not really a Transformers fan. I never grew up on the TV show, and I do not like any of the movies except the first one. I think the first one is an enjoyable a film, but it's not great still. Other than the first Transformers film, I absolutely hate all of them. I think they're all terrible films, especially 4 and 5. Oh my goodness, this entire series was just going down the drain. But I am happy to say with Bumblebee, they're now going into the right direction with this franchise. Bumblebee is a very fun, enjoyable movie that kids are going to love. Probably my favorite thing about the movie is the chemistry between Bumblebee and Hailee Steinfeld's character. I mean, their chemistry is just so much fun to watch, and I loved when they're both on screen together, and there's a lot of that in this movie because that's pretty much what the entire film is about, their characters. So I will say those two on screen together were absolutely amazing. And Travis Knight did a fantastic job directing this movie. I mean, he really proved himself as a solid director here. He took this franchise that was just completely falling into pieces. I think Transformers 5 made like no money at all. I'm pretty sure it lost a bunch of money because of Michael Bay. I mean, everyone was just tired of him. So he really took this franchise over. And yeah, he did a great job directing this movie. And probably my favorite thing besides the chemistry those two have on screen are the look of the Transformers themselves. I mean, they look pretty different in this movie, and I absolutely loved the way they look. It goes back to like that old cartoony style of Transformers, and it is just amazing. I bet Transformers fans are going to love this movie. This movie is easily the best in the franchise, but honestly, that's not saying a whole lot, obviously, just because the other one's trash, like complete trash. But this movie isn't all good. There are definitely some negatives that I had with the movie, and a couple of those negatives have to do with some of the characters in the movie. One of the characters, I don't really know his name, but he played a doctor in the movie, and his entire character was just annoying and dumb, and I wish they cut him from the entire movie. And also, Hailee Steinfeld's family in the movie was also pretty annoying. I didn't really like her family. And John Cena's character, I didn't hate his character at all, really. I'd say just his performance wasn't the best, but his character is kind of cheesy and over the top, and I actually kind of liked it. Like, I don't know, like his character was not the best, but that's what I liked about it. It's kind of weird. And another thing I didn't like about the movie is some of the jokes. Like, there were some jokes that I didn't really find funny at all. I was just like I honestly found some of the jokes kind of cringy. But this is a movie made for kids. Kids are going to love this movie. This is definitely aimed towards kids. The screening that I saw at was completely packed and not one seat empty, and there were some kids in there. And when some of those jokes came up that I didn't find funny that much, kids loved it. Kids burst into laughter. So I guess I didn't find them funny, but it still does a pretty good job because I'm pretty sure this movie is aimed more towards kids. So some of the jokes, I guess, were cringy to me, but some others may find them funny. But at the end of the day, Bumblebee is probably the best in the Transformers franchise. It is a fun, enjoyable film that does have some character flaws in it and some unfunny jokes. But I definitely recommend everyone go check out Bumblebee, especially if you have kids. Like I said, I think this movie is aimed more towards kids, but I'm going to give Bumblebee a B-. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. I think I'm going to be making a Transformers films ranked video, so definitely stay tuned for that. This might be #1. I don't know. Spoiler, it might be number 1, not sure. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.